Monday. It's Monday, and it's time to talk more about this Truth or Dare, a Critical Madness. So I left off talking about the commentary. So I got a few notes here about uh, uh, some of the things that they mentioned in the commentary. I listened to the commentary once when I first, like usual, when I first got the DVD, but so I got the DVD years ago, so I hadn't listened to it in a long time. So I skipped through it a little bit and tried to find something interesting from the commentary. Some commentaries are not very interesting. I prefer the commentaries that have actors, cast, rather than people that uh, the crew. Sometimes the crew in commentaries are boring. Sometimes the writer or director sometimes are kind of interesting, sometimes not, but usually I prefer the cast in commentaries. But there wasn't any in this one. All right, so for the commentary for Truth or Dare, Critical Madness, someone recalls. I thought was kind of neat. Someone recalls the movie Vanilla Sky when seeing the main character in Truth or Dare. I get, yeah, I think he was sitting again with his back against the, sitting on the floor with his back against the wall, and he recalled the movie when he was in the mental hospital, and he recalled the movie Vanilla Sky, and that's one of my favorite movies. So I thought that was neat that they said, "Hey, kind of like Vanilla Sky there." Uh, so also in the commentary, someone had said, I think it was the director slash writer. He said that the mask in Truth or Dare, A Critical Madness, was inspired by the um, Quiet Riot mask. I should have had that ready. I have that. I'm gonna be right back. Hopefully this doesn't take too long. I should have had that ready. Didn't think of it. Okay, so someone in the commentary said that the mask was inspired by the Quiet Riot mask. It doesn't really look too much like it, so I don't know how much they were inspired by it. Maybe they had to change it so that they didn't have any legal issues. But here's that. Yeah. Okay. I really only like two songs on this CD. Um, Metal Health and Come On Feel the Noise. I don't really care for the other ones on there. Anyway, okay, and so then also in the commentary they mentioned someone mentions how the mask. I think it was the director slash writer, he mentions how the mask was supposed to. It was in the story. It was supposed to be made out of copper, like the metal copper in the movie, but actually the mask was made from foam latex, and you can see how it's kind of obvious, like in the end of the movie, uh, the uh, the killer, the masked killer, he's breathing heavy at one point at the end of the movie, and the mask is the foam latex mask is it's vibrating, so that's kind of gives it away a little bit, because if you really made it out of copper metal, uh, doesn't seem too believable there. Okay, so I guess that's all I have here for the commentary. There's probably some more interesting things in the commentary. I just didn't feel like listening to the whole thing. Trailers. More with the special features on Truth or Dare Critical Madness. The trailers, they have uh, the first one, they do the trailer for this movie, and I noticed how sometimes in scary movies they have the voice who's promoting the movie in the trailer. Uh, he's got this serious, scary voice. Kind of funny. I don't know if they still do that in nowadays, but for sure they did it like uh, probably 90s, 80s, 70s. They have the voice come in and talk about the movie and how scary it is, and they have that serious voice. So then they have trailers for uh, the sequels to Truth or Dare: A Critical Madness. So part two and part three, which were also still very low budget. Um, so they don't look like really high quality. Um, they show that's definitely like the first one, Truth or Dare, Critical Madness. The sequels have very violent scenes, and but in the sequels they have a different mask that looks a little more like it's made out of actual metal. So I don't know, maybe it's made out of plastic, but it looks more solid. So it's not like it's probably not vibrating when someone is breathing. I think just based on the sequels, though, I definitely prefer the original movie. And then there's with the special features, there's a making of Truth or Dare: Critical Madness. And in it, so it's the writer. It's showing like behind the scenes footage, and then there's narration by the writer director Tim Ritter. Tim Ritter, and he mentions how Truth or Dare: A Critical Madness was originally part of an anthology called Twisted Illusions. When the director was still in high school, he was a senior in high school. Okay, so the movie was inspired when the director remembered playing Truth or Dare as a child. And he wanted to take the game to the next level, where it becomes violent. So he mentions that uh, in the making of special feature. So that was why he the root of why he wanted to make the movie Truth or Dare. He wrote the story when he was 17 in 1985. The main cop in the movie, the detective who's trying to catch the masked killer, he was actually a retired cop who became an actor. Okay, and then there's a film facts section in the special features for Truth or Dare Critical Madness. So it's like you select it, and it's just words on the screen. So there's a few times you got to select the arrow. So that's the film facts. So okay, so it says the movie was released on home video. So I guess it wasn't in the theater. Went straight to video. It was released on home video July 1986. It was shot on 16mm film in Palm Beach, Florida. It's funny. Usually when I think about movies being made, they're usually made in California or New York. So it's kind of makes it a little unique that it was made in Florida. More fun facts or film facts that might be fun. The movie sold over 30,000 units to video stores by 1987. Launched writer-director Tim Ritter's filmmaking career. It inspired two sequels, Wicked Games. I guess that was the subtitle. I don't know. Was it called Truth or Dare 2? Or maybe it was just called Wicked Games. Just as Wicked Games, but it was one of the sequels. And that was made in 1994. And then another one was made in 1998 called Screaming for Sanity. And I think he's made other movies of similar quality, B-movie types. So not just those three movies. Oh, there was an unofficial sequel. I'm not. It doesn't. It didn't say it was by this director. So maybe that's why it was unofficial. That was made in 1995. It was called Writer's Block. Actor Joel D. Wynkoop appears in all three official movies. He also starred in Lost Faith, Creep, and Scary Tales.